Let me see if I can find her. I don't see her in here though. Okay, there you go. Let me see this girl. I haven't seen her in a long time. Amaya! Amaya! Amaya? Hi! I miss you so much. Hi, baby. All right. All right, family, we're going to get this show on the road. I am super, super excited today to introduce somebody that is near and dear to my heart. You know, he is definitely someone that is forefront of everything. He's the visionary of everything that we do. I call him now Double Founder. And, you know, he's doing amazing things in the industry. You know, what I've been able to witness with my own eyes and hear from my own ears the past few days here has been absolutely amazing. I mean, when you're talking about people's lives changing within 30 to 60 days, and I'm talking about life-changing income coming into people's homes, I mean, this is going to be something epic. You know, we got a lot of things coming through, and I promise you guys, if you stay plugged in and you just keep the main thing, you will also be prosperous. So without further delay, I want to bring on none other than the founder of Epic Trading International, Mr. David McCovey. Let me find you, brother, real quick. Let me see where you at. Okay, awesome. There he goes. Click on him and unmute him. Bam. Can you hear me, David?
Absolutely, brother. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is as excited as I am. I'm excited, but I am tired. Look, guys. Look, I earned these raccoon eyes. It is serious over here at Epic headquarters. I promise. We have had leaders coming in and out. This my living room has looked like Grand Central Station, and I promise you, we've had multiple six-figure earners, multiple seven-figure earners come in and out, and there has not been a leader, family, that has walked out these doors and said no. Everyone that has looked at this deal and has heard us talk about the future and how we can empower people all over the world, they've all said yes, guys. And you know, some of you guys know our story. You know, we have paved the way in the travel industry, you know, with what we've done with Evolution, and just, you know, really touched a lot of milestones, $200 million in sales over the past few years, and all of that, right? And that hasn't gone anywhere. We still have that. That is still our baby. But what we did recognize was timing and positioning. We understood that right now, with everything that's going on in the world, all the uncertainties and, you know, what may happen, what may not happen, that even, you know, I never thought I would live to see the day where they would shut down the Las Vegas Strip, family. I mean, so when that happens, there's a lot of things going on that we need to be looking at. And so once we had a chance to see this and look at this industry of Forex and understand that no matter what was going on, I don't care what stores were shut down, what malls were shut down, what movie theaters were shut down, what casinos were shut down. One thing still happened. The money still moved in Forex, guys. 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, there's $6 trillion being moved. So what we knew we needed to do was get in position, right? It was very, very easy for us from a standpoint to be able to provide the infrastructure. We've already had a strong foundation in Evolution, which gave us all the access to the right type of programmers, all the website design guys, all the IT guys, all the merchant account people that know that we are legitimate and above board. So we were quickly able to get ourselves positioned in such a way that we could capitalize on this next wave. And I'm really, really excited about it, because when you hear some of the stories about kids 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15 years old that are actually earning real money from trading in the Forex space, it absolutely blew me away, family. And so one thing that I learned when we started to understand why children were able to pick it up so fast is because kids see colors and patterns at a rate that we don't, which is one of the reasons why they're so attracted to gaming. And so when we understood that, it made sense to why, you know, have all of these stories about young people doing very, very well in this industry. So guys, we'll get right into the presentation. We always say we're here for a good time, not for a long time. And we're going to share this information with you because we're really, really excited about what we have to offer. So let's get right into it. Bang. This is really big because, you know, a lot of us, depending on where we come from, you know, those of us that did not have the silver spoon, right, did not have access to the wealthy and the ones where we could have first movers advantage. This is a real question. You know, we always say, should you be first at least once in your life? And I believe that the answer is yes. Now, if you guys can take a look at this, this will be the biggest, most powerful logo that you will see on your timeline for the next 60 days. I absolutely assure you, everyone in the industry is talking about it. We have been getting calls from leaders. It doesn't matter whether they are in healthcare, skin care, lotions, potions, juices, berries. It does not make a difference. If they are in the network marketing space, they are contacting us about this Epic deal because it's all over the internet, guys. So Epic, what does that stand for? Exceptional people, incredible compensation. Now, who are we? This is easy, right? Epic is a global company that provides the environment for all people, for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. The executive team, corporate team, I like to say, has more than 100 years of successful business and MLM experience. Industry-leading Forex traders and trainers, and as always, we're 100% debt-free. Now, a lot of people have been exposed just because they've seen the excitement, right? They may not even know what Forex is. So when a lot of times we say we're going to be trading or we'll be teaching people how to trade and get in and out of the markets, you know, in the right fashion, they think that it's stocks. It's not stocks, guys. Forex stands for foreign exchange. It is the act of buying and selling currencies used daily by banks, central banks, institutional investors, and individuals around the world. This is what I like the best, guys. It is a portable skill set that will benefit you for life. The largest financial market in the world, $6 trillion traded per day, operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So when they say the money never sleeps, family, the money never sleeps. And so this is what I want to touch on, is because a lot of times we're just on the wrong side of the desk, right? We don't understand what's taking place. So if you've ever logged into your bank account or tried to, you know, maybe use your debit card late at night and it tells you the system is down for maintenance or it's being updated, no, it's not. They're just trading your money in these markets, right? They're in the London session, which is 2 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. They're moving money around. They're using your money for benefit, and they're paying us pennies on the dollar, guys. So that's what we want to do, is get on the right side of the money. So this is the part that I'm excited about. Now, with Epic Service, our services, what will you receive as a scholar in Epic? Live sessions, daily signals, Epic University, which is absolutely amazing. The curriculum by Coach Max and her team are second to none. A 2-week syllabus, family, and that's what's important, because if you go to most people or to most trading educational platforms, it takes them a long time to get you what we call into the market, where you're abreast of the right type of language and the things to look for within trends and patterns. With Epic, we're not dangling the carrot and allow you to kind of walk out, just continue to pay. We're getting you involved into the market, guys. So we give you market forecasts, it's fun, interactive trading communities, and much, much more. So understand that these are just a few of the things that you'll receive in Epic, but you can count on these on a daily basis. Now, there's a saying that goes, what's understood doesn't have to be said. And once the world sees this compensation plan, we will be part of that saying. This is the most aggressive compensation plan, family, that's in the industry by far. There's no other company that's paying $1 million a month at the level that we're paying it at, right? And I know there will be people on the line and people that you may talk to that can't wrap their head around $1 million a month. And that's okay. Let us have the big vision. You just attach your vision to our vision. So for now, what I want you guys to focus on is that second level. Guys, look at where it says Founder 500. Let's look at what it takes to create that. 3 personally referred scholars. So you have 3 scholars in your organization. A total team size of 10, right? Which means that, again, you don't have to have 3 personal, so you don't have to go get all 10. They just have to come into your downline in some way, shape, or form. The balance requirements on that are 40-40-20 rule. We'll talk to you more about that a little bit later. But what I'm excited about is the 2 columns to the right, where it says weekly pay, $125, and monthly pay, $500. Now, we know, if you guys have studied stats at all, when the housing market was in disarray and people were losing their homes and foreclosures were at an all-time high, one thing that they said is that if the average home had an extra $500 a month brought into it, people would not have lost their home, guys. So what I want you to understand is that that $1 million a month is absolutely amazing. Will people hit it? Absolutely. Will I be one of them? Absolutely. That's going to happen. But again, we're not worried about that. We want people to focus on what you can do to take small steps towards that larger level, right? So $500 a month, on a residual basis, what could that do to your home? And that's what we want everyone to focus on, because if you can do that, then you can teach other people how to do that. That's not complicated. You know 10 people right now that you can call and put a deal together with. You know 10 people right now that listen to you and that value your advice. So again, don't get bogged down with looking at the larger numbers. Let's do one step at a time. Let's focus on not just you getting that $500 a month coming to your home, but other people as well. When you can do a thing, you can teach a thing, family. And so that's what we want to focus on. If you do that enough times, all of these other numbers will happen by default. Derek and Isla, as you heard from them earlier, they started their network marketing business in Evolution with 26 partners. That thing ran up to over thousands of partners in their organization, and it was simply because they learned how to duplicate. So again, when we look at this chart, don't get confused with, oh, that looks like a lot. It may be a lot, but it's not a lot if everyone's doing a little bit, and that's all we ask for. Now, our Epic launch strategy is going to be very, very aggressive, guys. We're going to do 4 live Zooms a day. And so what's going to happen is our pre-launch campaign, family, starts on September 1st. Our goal is really not a goal. It's just kind of cute. We're going to crush it. It's 40,000 people to lock in their spot for $19.99. It was so funny. We did a leadership meeting here at my home earlier in the week, and our vice president of sales, Mr. Mark Sterling, got in front of the room, had all VIPs in the room, and he said, you know, we're going to do 40,000 people in 40 days. And Coach Max, our director of Forex education and training, just looked at him and laughed. And she was like, that's cute, but we're going to do 100,000 people. And I'm firmly in alignment with Max's vision, because we're seeing what's happening. We're seeing leaders come from all over the network marketing industry to make that 40,000 in 40 days or 40,000 in 30 days an absolute joke. We firmly believe to do 100,000 new partners and new scholars into the Epic Academy within the first 30 days, guys. So again, one person cannot do that. We're going to need for you all to buy into the belief and push the gas on this movement, family. Now, for our Zoom presentations, there will be 4 live. There will be, these are Eastern Standard Times, family. It will be noon, there will be 3, there will be 7 p.m., and there will be 11 p.m. Now, the 3 p.m. sessions will always be Spanish. Our Spanish team is going to get on and absolutely kill those, because we know that Spanish is our 2nd largest market. And so we want those people to be able to be facilitated to, and to understand that they're not an afterthought. They're in the deal from the beginning. So, and after that, guys, we're going to go live on October 1st. And our first major event/retreat will be our ambassador retreat in Mexico. So let me back up a slide. Now, look at that ambassador. 500 people or team members and scholars in your organization, you'll be earning $10,000 per month. So at this rank, ambassador and above, and I guess because of this chart, ambassador and below, will all be invited to that. That's going to be an all expense paid trip to Mexico. We're looking at resorts in Cancun that will be able to facilitate and hold us. And we're going to have a leadership retreat. We're doing that coming right out of the gate, family. So how it works is, in September, we're going to have 30 days to structure your organization, right? So again, you guys that are large builders, you should be licking your chops, because knowing what you know now about your current organization and being able to restructure that, play, put it in. October 1, we flip the switch, charge the cards for the traditional amount, which is the $99. And that very next Friday, which is October 9th, we'll start paying out commissions, family. So in, week out, week in, week out, the cash register will be ringing in Epic. I promise you that. Now, what's interesting to note about that for anyone on this line who's a builder, doesn't matter, small or large, this will be the first time in network marketing where everyone in the company is qualified at the same time. Now, if you missed that, that means that you probably haven't built a large organization. That's okay. If you have, you understand how powerful that is to have that happen, where now you don't have to run around and make sure everything's qualified and people are in the right place. Everything's already working. Everyone was charged at the same time. All throughout the month of October, checks will be cashing. And that's going to lead us into the retreat. So now, how to become Epic. Now, this is a little preliminary right here, because the leaders don't have their links yet. But when they do, and they're able to get their links out to everyone that's on this call, on this webinar, you'll simply visit www.epictrading.com, select Join Us. At that point, the enrollment page will come up. You will put the ID number of the person that introduced you to this opportunity into that. That way you'll sign up to their direct link and you start rocking and rolling. So all we want to do for September, guys, is lock in your pre-launch spot for $19.99. Again, a $20 bill puts you in position to make a lot of money in this deal, and to also learn a portable skill set that no one else can take from you. We're going to build and structure your organization and get ready for the official launch in October 2020. So it's really, really simple. It's not complicated. Lock in your spot, and don't just lock in your spot. Don't be selfish with the deal, right? You want to share this opportunity with other people. Those that know about Forex, awesome. Those that don't, get them educated. But more importantly, show them leverage, timing, and positioning. When you get a chance to lock in early with leaders like we have on this line, with Derek and Isla and Kathy Brown Muhammad, and a lot of the other leaders that I've seen on here, my guy, day one, Platinum Consultant, Founders Council member, Tony Evans, when you get a chance to lock in with people of that magnitude at an early stage like this, family, it's going to take you for a long, long, prosperous ride. All of those that launched our other company with us that did it from the beginning, it cost them $30 to get in, and they've made multiple six figures because they made that decision to get involved early. So please don't miss this one, guys. It's not often that we get a chance to sit at the top. You know, for once, we get to be the head and not the tail. I'm excited about that part. So again, this is who we are. Epic Trading International, the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. I promise you there will be nothing better. There will be nothing more polished. There will be nothing more sexy. If you are on social media at all, I challenge you, scroll 4 or 5 frames and you will not miss an epic post. It's that big right now, family. Everyone is looking to get involved in this space. People are jockeying for a position and trying to get a seat at the top. So, you know, we want everyone to understand that you should be first at least once in your life, guys. So again, we did not try to keep you on here a long time. We want to just get in and out and share some things with you. I didn't get a chance to be here from the beginning. I was getting ready, so I don't know if Derek actually shared the videos with the family. If he did, that's great. If he didn't, we can get him to do that now.
Awesome. Let me throw those videos on real quick for him. Can you click unshare real quick, brother, and then I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you know, I'm an only child, man. I'm used to having everything to my own, but my brothers, I guess I share.
All right, family, here we go. Let me lock you guys in real quick.
No sound on your end, Derek.
You don't hear anything?
Not coming through the system. I can hear you because you're in that room, but I don't hear you on here.
Hold on real quick. Let's see. Okay. That was a quick one, and I got one more for y'all right here. Can you give me a thumbs up, David, if you can see my screen? You good? Okay, cool. Perfect.
While we live in uncertain times, one thing has never been more clear: the need to be financially independent. If you want more out of life, let us show you how to get it. People of all ages are now learning what the banks and other institutions have known for years: how to make money trading in the financial markets. There's over $6 trillion traded each day. Let us show you how to get your piece of that. Epic ushers in a new era of financial education, combined with an unprecedented compensation plan to help you and your family live the life you've always dreamed of. It's time to take your seat at the table. You and your family deserve it. Don't be average. Be epic.
I think I may have seen those cars somewhere before.
Yeah, they're right out front. And that was just a little, you know, just to show kind of what our marketing is going to look like. And I know you didn't get the full gist of it because, you know, it was through a stream. But again, everything that we do here is going to be top flight. So I'm just excited about the new journey and, you know, the partnerships that we're making. I mean, I've honestly never been around this much talent at one time. And even from young people, we had a group of 20 somethings, you know, in my home earlier the week. Of course, they all said yes. Everyone keeps saying yes. And they were just so powerful and polished at 22, 23, 24 years old. You know, some of them are already business owners, $1 million business owners. You know, they're doing a lot of internet marketing where they're using, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars to drive traffic. I mean, just the type of talent that's around. And then we go from that day to, we go to the next day where there's 6, 7-figure earners in my living room who are all over the age of 50, right? Who've done it old school, belly to belly. So to have that type of talent meshed together for one project, I believe it has to be the first time this has been done, guys. What usually happens is a company gets started, you have a leader or two, they start to develop a little following, catch a little buzz in the industry, and other leaders start to attract themselves, right? But I've never seen one come out of the gate with this much star power right from the beginning. So I'm excited about, you know, what's happening now and what it is to come. I think this is going to be an absolute amazing movement, and we definitely gave it the right name because it's definitely going to be epic for sure. For sure. So, Derek, I don't know how you want to close it. Do you want to take a few questions and, you know, see if the family has anything that they want to find out?
Yeah, you guys have, we'll take 3 questions real quick. We definitely didn't want to be long, but definitely we know that founder always comes out here strong and just give you guys all the good information and the knowledge. I did see one question here from Rich. Does that include blockchain technologies?
We're not coming right out of the gate with crypto, Rich. We are looking to add that on as we get started. We just have, you know, some wonderful people, man, that have mastered, you know, just the currency side. So we're going to evolve eventually into the other side as well, and probably some other things, other commodities too. But just right now, our Forex team is absolutely crushing it. They're catching pip after pip after pip. So we definitely wanted to highlight that. And, you know, again, stick with what's in our wheelhouse. So it's like, I liken it to baseball, right? If I'm a batter and I'm crushing the fastball, that's all I'm sitting on. Like I'm waiting for the fastball because I know what I can do with it. I'm not going to chase the slider and the curve and those right now, but I'm going to sit dead red and wait on the fastball. So that's kind of how we're liking it. So we have such a strong suit in the currencies and in the actual Forex part right now that we're not really on to the next part yet, but we will. We just want to get people who are acclimated to knocking the ball out of the park on that one as well.
Awesome. All right, I got 2 more questions, which will be the last questions. I'll go with this one, then the other one, the last. What is the difference between Scholar and IBO? That is a great question.
That is a very good question. As a scholar, you are basically a customer of the program, right? So Scholar, you're paying your scholar fees or your scholarship, right? However you choose to say it, and you're not building a business. So you're only learning the skill set, which is, I say only not like it's a bad thing, but it's not. So that's what you're doing. As an IBO, you actually can be a business owner and you can actually partake in the team building side of the deal. Now, as an IBO, you're usually both, right? You're usually, you know, a student and a builder. And so that's basically the difference, student versus builder.
Awesome. This question, there's a couple more that added in there. When is the cutoff for the Ambassador Cabo trip?
Tommy Joe, what you trying to do? You trying to go to Mexico? We're going to let that close on the 2nd week of October. And I know it seems like it's fast because we're officially, you know, doing the launch to the world on October 1, but it's really not fast because we've had all of September to kind of structure and build it, right? So again, the cutoff will be the 2nd week of October, and we'll be getting on you guys' lines immediately to get that booked and, you know, get our butts down to Cancun, or I believe it's Cancun we're looking.
Awesome. You know, we'll take 2 more and then this will be it. Is HFX options going to be part of the curriculum?
Very good question. I like that, knowledgeable person. Not day 1. We will work on that and some binaries and things of that nature, but they won't come out of the gate day 1.
Awesome. This one, I don't know the name, but if you bring on 3 people, will you still have to make the next $100 payment on October 1st? Then it goes to the free the following month?
Yes, another good question. Wow, this is a sharp group. So what's going to happen, family, is everyone will have to make a payment in October, right? So if you structured your your team out and say you had 17,000 people in your downline, which some people are going to have, trust me, I've seen their structure already, they still have to pay October 1st. So remember, what we're doing is we're just buying real estate right now, right? So the $19.99 gets you locked into your spot, allows you to start structuring your team, get your head start on the rest of the world, basically. So So nothing is paid out for October. I'm sorry, for September. So that's just structuring. Now, October is when we run the 99. And so at that point, everyone will have to pay. But I'm telling you, those that get in early will not have a due date going forward, November, December, January, whatever, because you already have made the money and it'll be coming out of your commissions.
Awesome. And this will be the last question, family. For all the other questions, go ahead and get back with the person who invited you, and we'll get those questions answered for you on a three-way call. This one's a good one. How do you start a conversation with people to see if they're interested if we don't know about anything about the Forex program?
That is a good question. So always first we want to get ourselves educated, right? And this is from a true building perspective, because you want to at least know the minimums and, be not afraid of the maximums, right? So you want to know, so someone says, I almost think it like you can't sell me Pepsi if you drink Coke. Does that make sense? So you can't tell me how good Verizon service is if you are on AT&T. And so you want to know the minimums, and you want to know, and again, when you're in a position where you don't know a lot, you want to be able to immediately get them plugged into someone who can share that information with them. Webinars like these as we go forward, or three-way calls with your senior partners, things of that nature. So what I found right now with the economy, the way that it is, that's a simple opening question for anyone. Hey, what are you doing for income, with the economy being like this, right? People are going to open up and tell you immediately, oh, well, I'm laid off right now, or you know what, I have no idea, I'm afraid, or my job's still pretty good, or I got laid off, my husband still is working, so he's holding us down, right? So when you open up talking about what's going on with income levels in this current economy, people will start to talk, right? Because everybody's got an opinion and people want to be heard. That's why most builders do more listening than they do talking. So, always use that as an opening, because it's a real conversation that people are having daily. Some are stressed out to the nines about what's going on. Some have no worries in the world because they're financially okay. No matter what their answer is, it will give you a go-in to talk about Forex.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Again, thank you, founder. We're super excited for this opportunity, and I want to thank you for everything that you put in place for us to actually put food on the table for our families. Not only that, change our legacy. And I know in my heart of hearts that this is going to be it, brother, because from what I've seen the past few days, it has been astronomically interesting. So without further delay, everybody, I want everyone to get back with the person who invited you here. Again, thank them first and foremost, because they thought of you and they know that, hey, maybe this could be for you. That's the main thing, is we want to share this with as many people as possible. And if you didn't get your questions answered today, get back with them and we can do a three-way call. Thank you guys so much for your time. We appreciate you. Everyone have a phenomenal weekend. We will see you tomorrow.
Later, family.